Welcome to Somerville Highlander Girls Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and today the Highlanders welcome in the Matignon Warriors as the Highlanders open their second season of girls lacrosse. They come in off of a 2-13 record last year, but they're 2-1 this season as they already have 2 victories on this young season, looking to break their own record for program victories with a win against Matignon today. These two teams did play last year. Both teams in the first year of their existence. Matignon went 1-11, did the Warriors last year, and the Highlanders were able to win that game 9-7. You can see as the Warriors break into the attacking area for the Highlanders, ball being chased down by Ottawa Ampine. Or strike that. That is Rodriguez Sheridan, Amanda Rodriguez Sheridan back there. Field is broken up into 3 zones. You have the attacking zones that are in either end, or in this case, the defensive zone for the Highlanders where the ball is right now. And then you have the middle zone, the transition zone in that area in the middle of the field. Highlanders have the ball now as Mia Pacheco has it. Pacheco brings it out, feeds it up to Holly Schmidt. Holly Schmidt, all-star for the Highlanders. Schmidt with 8 of their 9 goals in last year's victory against Matignon, and you can see why as she is in for the goal. No, it goes past. My fault on that one. It did go past Holly Schmidt. Very good with that left-handed shot. Normally will bounce that right in, but that time I don't know whether Esther Louise got any hand or stick on that ball, but it did go wide. So the ball out with Kylie Gorman now, wide of the net, near side. Physical contact not really allowed. More of you have to get in the way and impede the movement of your defensive or offensive player, but you cannot do it physically in terms of attacking them or banging their cross or stick. That is not allowed as well. Obviously, can't hit the player with the cross either. As we have a restart here, Highlanders breaking in, shot taken by Schmidt, and that one is no good. So the ball will go over to the Warriors. Warriors will get it out of their defensive zone and look to attack now into the Highlander defensive zone. So they move the ball forward to Alita Eskanian. Eskanian trying to pick up that ground ball, fighting with Rodriguez Sheridan as well. Highlanders come away with it as Mia Pacheco has it. Pacheco picks up an illegal screen there as Rodriguez Sheridan screened off the Warrior, Alita Eskanian. So the minor penalty goes against the Highlanders. And the restart will come to the Warriors. The Warriors will restart with the ball in the Highlander defensive zone. 25 I should say, minute halves. As the Warriors work it to the far side of the field. Misplayed there, out of bounds. Highlanders will get it. And now the Highlanders will have the opportunity on the attack. Scoreless here, just underway at Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders versus the Warriors of Matignon. As Holly Schmidt picks it up, she will run it into the attacking zone. Has an opportunity, a crease right there. She drives into the critical scoring area. Shot was taken, but blocked. And again, Schmidt will have the opportunity as the defense was illegal in that situation. Schmidt will be at the top of the critical scoring area. Well, she will drive in, and that is a goal for Holly Schmidt. And she logs her first one of the contest. The Highlanders lead 1-0, 2:38 remaining in the first half of play. We will have a break due to the warmth today. It's a beautiful day here at Dilboy Stadium. Sun beaming down. Due to the heat, there will be a break in the middle of each half. So at the 12:30 mark of the half, there will be a break. At 20:38 right now, Highlanders with the lead, 1-0, as we have the face-off in the middle. And the face-off is going to be won by the Highlanders. Is coming away with it is Ottawa Ampine. Ampine through the neutral area into the attacking zone with speed, as is Ampine. As she goes in, looks for the shot, instead will dribble it, pick it back up behind the net, and now come out from behind to the near side. Feeds it out to the top to Schmidt. Holly with the ball at the top of that 12-meter circle, now into the 8-meter circle. She's looking for the shot. She goes by, keeps the ball though. She's a left-handed shot, so she won't be shooting it as effectively, running away from the goal on the near side. As they work it to the far side, over to Lily Thompson. Lily over to the far side, below the goal line, extended. And we have a foul there called against the Warriors. Highlanders will get it on the restart as they bring it in. Actually, no, strike that. Warriors have it on the restart. Foul was called against the Highlanders on that. So now the Warriors through the middle area. 1-0 is the Highlander lead. So the Warriors try to get in to the attacking zone. Pass over to Iskanian. She picks it up off of one bounce, tries to get into that attacking area, and ball's knocked away. Lily Thompson tries to pick it up, unable to. Ball is finally chased down over there, but out of bounds, and it will remain with the Warriors. As Emma Lounsbury over there for the Highlanders trying to pick up that ground ball. Back in their defensive zone, Warriors looking at how to attack here. 6 people, or I should say 7 people allowed in the attacking zone for the attacking team. 8 players allowed in the defensive zone for the defensive team. As the shot goes over the net to the X position behind the net, picked up quickly by Zoe Albert-Jones, Highlander goalie. Albert-Jones gets it to Pacheco, and Pacheco's going to break it out of the defensive zone, looking for a little bit of help. She's defended by Iskanian. Gets it forward, looking for Schmidt. Schmidt will have to pick up the ground ball as the pass was a bit errant. And we're going to have a foul called there against the Warriors. As the stick was impeded, the cross was impeded there. Highlanders with the restart. Ottawa right in there. Tries the shot, misses it near side, does Ampine. Warriors will get it after the errant shot. Highlanders leading 1-0. As the Warriors try to get it out of their defensive zone. Number 11, Lexi Langley with it. Langley brings it forward, gets it to Molly Walsh, who picks it up off the dribble. Now Walsh into the attacking zone. Walsh near side, being guarded tightly by Rodriguez Sheridan. Tries to get it back to the top of that critical scoring area. Cutting into that area is Alex Baldwin. She has to pull that back. Now they try to get Baldwin on the cut. And the ball's going to be picked up and played by Zoe Albert-Jones in the goal for the Highlanders as they play that forward. Kylie Gorman trying to address that. She'll pick up the ground ball but get it knocked away as Iskanian comes away with it but steps out of bounds. Restart will go to the Highlanders as Kylie Gorman with the ball. She'll bring it into the attacking zone. Highlanders leading 1-0. So we approach the midway point of the first half. Gorman with it, tries to feed it back to Schmidt. Schmidt now has it in her netting, and she will look to attack. Schmidt looking to move to that left-handed side, a left-handed shot, defended well there. Schmidt pulls it back out Brings it over here to the near side to Ottawa Ampine. Ampine feeds it over. Lenore Ramos now with it. Ramos pulls back out looking for the cut to Schmidt, but she's well defended. Gives it back to Ampine, but mishandled there. Cleaned up nicely by Kylie Gorman back behind the goal line extended. Now Gorman with the ball. As Kylie looking to go into the zone and attack there. But Haley Deedy, or I should say Esther Lewis, sorry, Esther Luis, the goalie for the Warriors, able to make the stop, and now the Warriors back the other direction through the transitional area. Errant pass those. The Highlanders look to pick it up. Rodriguez Sheridan does, as Amanda now looking to speed through that transition zone, getting it forward towards Schmidt. A little high, but Schmidt able to pick it up. Got her stick hit there by Alex Baldwin. Baldwin called for that. So now Schmidt will bring it into the attacking zone. Highlanders leading 1-0. Schmidt with the goal. Schmidt moving to the left, looking for that shot. She'll try to bounce it in, gets it blocked by Luis. Schmidt picks up her own rebound though, comes back. She will pull this back out. She is very, very tightly defended. Scored 8 of the 9 goals last year for the Highlanders against Matignon. So no doubt head coach Patty Pierce keeping an eye on that. But Lenore Ramos cutting in from the near side, puts it into the back of the net, and the Highlanders lead 2-0. Lenore Ramos, sophomore for the Highlanders, with that goal. 2-0 now the Highlander lead. As you see, the Warriors very, very focused on stopping Holly Schmidt, but that opens up the opportunity for other Highlanders to score. And Miss Ramos says, I will take care of that. 2-0 the lead, 14-10 remaining in the first half. Face-off at midfield. Matignon was able to dominate the face-off circle last year, but right now the Highlanders doing a good job as Lounsbury comes away with it. Fighting for it. And coming away with it is Ampine. Ampine into the attacking zone. She'll take the shot and score! Ottawa Ampine. Third goal for the Highlanders. They lead 3-0. 13:52 remaining here in the first half. Very critical. The Highlanders find other offensive attackers, other effective offensive attackers to play off of Holly Schmidt. Schmidt with the first goal today, but she's been joined on the score sheet by Lenore Ramos as well as Ottawa Ampine, and the Highlanders lead 3-0. And the face-off goes to the Warriors this time. Picked up spinning there is May Lafferty. Lafferty scored 2 goals last year against the Highlanders, and she gets one in there as she gets it past Zoe Albert-Jones. Lafferty makes it a 3-1 Highlander advantage with 13:40 remaining here in the first half. Another face-off here. Restart. 3-1 is the Somerville lead. Baldwin versus Lounsbury in the face-off circle. And this ball is going to be taken by Baldwin. And she loses control of it, and Ampine comes away with it. And it's going to be the Highlanders' ball as Ampine speed through the transition area, tries to get it to Schmidt. A little hard on that pass, but Holly able to pick it up. Now Holly will bring it into the attacking zone. Schmidt now at the top of that zone as the Highlanders set their offense. Schmidt now driving in, looking for that left-handed shot. She takes it, and it's good. As Holly Schmidt picks up her second goal of the game. Nice move there from Holly as she went towards the far side, cut it back inside, and got that left-handed shot for her second goal. We're going to take a break here at the 13:02 mark of the first half. We'll be back as the Highlanders lead 4-1. We are back as we begin play after the first half break at the 13:02 mark. Highlanders leading 4-1. Of course, girls lacrosse, not the only thing we have available for you here on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Keep track of all Highlander athletics. Here in the spring, we are keeping track of and broadcasting coverage of boys volleyball, hopefully another playoff run for those young men. Also baseball, another playoff run hopefully in the making for that team as well. Also the softball team, we'll have some coverage of them as well as the boys lacrosse team. And of course, as you can see, girls lacrosse as well here on Somerville Ed TV. We are bringing all this to you on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Wake the neighbors, call the kids, and let them know that Somerville Ed TV is the way to find out what's going on. As the face-off going on in the middle of the field. Violation for the Warriors, and they get it up forward to Schmidt. Schmidt looking for the cutback. She's triple teamed there. She goes back to the top of the area, gives it over to Ampine. Ampine with a goal on the day. Another goal scorer there, Lenore Ramos had it. Ramos tried the pass down to Kylie Gorman, but knocked away. Cleaned up, though, by Ampine. Now Ampine, with some speed, might have a gap there to get through. Instead, she pulls off her attack and pulls it back out. Now Ampine looking for some help. Has Schmidt here to the near side. Schmidt defended very, very closely. As she cuts it back, looking to the left, tries that left-handed shot, and that is blocked by Luis. As Esther Luis in the goal for the Warriors gets the block on Holly Schmidt's shot. Now back quickly the other direction, the Warriors. Trying to get a little fast break out there, but the pass out of the defensive zone errant, and the Highlanders will get it. Now the Highlanders looking to attack quickly the other direction. As Emma Lounsbury with it. Lounsbury gets the ball knocked out of her cross illegally, so she will continue play. Now that time it was not illegal as the ball was knocked out of her cross. Anytime I say cross, I mean stick. That is the correct name for a lacrosse stick, is a cross. As the Warriors now play it towards midfield. And the Highlander defense right there, excellent work by number 18, Catherine Timmons. Timmons did a nice job on that to get it over and out of danger. Ball picked up there by Kabre Djokovic. As Gabriella has it far side, she will attack into the zone. As Gabriella passes it back looking for Schmidt. Schmidt gets it. Has that left-handed shot, very dangerous, can break to the goal anytime. Highlanders leading 4-1 as Schmidt looks over the defense. She's marked very closely. Scored all but one of the Highlander goals last year against Matignon in the 9-7 victory. Schmidt now looked for a cutter for a moment, had Kylie Gorman cutting in, pulled it back out, gives it back over to Ampine. Ampine now driving in, looking, and we have a foul called. That's going to go against the Highlanders. No, strike that, it will go against. I was wondering, he had the indication towards the Highlander side. Ampine will have the attack now starting at the top of the critical scoring area. She will be able to drive in on Esther Louise. Here's Ampine driving in, looking for the goal, and it's in the back of the net as Ampine gets her second of the day. Highlanders lead 5-1 now, 9:36 remaining in the first half. Face off at midfield. Lounsbury and Baldwin. Or strike that. That was not Baldwin. That was Lafferty. And Warriors come away with it. They get it to the near side to Walsh. Walsh with it. Defended closely by Taylor. Walsh now going down past the goal line extended. Back to the X position behind the net. Looking for the assist from there. As the pass attempt to Baldwin goes errantly away. Maya Joggist comes away with it. Maya tries to get it out of the defensive zone. Ball almost stolen away. Foul's going to be called as Kala Taylor committed the infraction, using her cross to get in the way. Now back behind the net. Molly Walsh with it. Walsh tries to get the assist to Alex Baldwin as Baldwin was cutting in, but it gets over her head, and now the Highlanders have an opportunity to clear it out of the attacking zone, but Baldwin able to get it back. Defended by Gorman. Baldwin's able to get into that zone. Gorman had to pull back as she is a forward. Get it over to Walsh. Walsh from the near side, cutting in against Pacheco. Walsh with the shot. That one blocked away by Albert Jones. Nice job in the goal for the Highlanders. Rodriguez Sheridan trying to pick up that ground ball, unable to. She's joined there by Lily Thompson. Lily now trying to get a hold of that ball. We've got the infraction going against the Warriors. Highlanders will get the ball as Lily will begin play. So Lily will bring it down through the middle area, get it to Schmidt. Schmidt will break into the attacking zone as she goes to her left. Looks like a good opportunity here, and it is. Holly Schmidt puts that one back into the back of the net, and that is her third of the contest. Highlander lead now 6-1. 7:22 remaining here in the first half. Highlander lead is 6-1. Timeout on the field. We will take it with them. You're watching Girls Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium. 7:22 remaining in the first half. Highlanders leading the Matignon Warriors 6-1. Face off at midfield between Lounsbury for the Highlanders and Baldwin for the Warriors. Baldwin able to get the advantage there, picked up by Lafferty. Lafferty scored the lone goal for the Warriors, and she is looking to do something here. She breaks in towards the net, tries a backhanded shot that goes wide. And off the errant shot, Highlanders will get it as it goes out of bounds. Maya Joggis with it. Gives it off to the goalie, Zoe Albert Jones. Albert Jones got her attempt blocked, though, and picked up by the Warriors. Fighting for it there is Emma Lounsbury, unable to get away from Molly Walsh. Ground ball there, dribbling around. Everybody trying to get to it. Molly Walsh comes away with it. Walsh on the far side. She comes around back of the net from the X position looking for a cutter, and she finds one far side, but could not quite get the pass. Infraction will be called against the Highlander defense. So the Warriors will get the restart. May Lafferty with it. It's Lafferty now trying to figure out how to attack here. Lafferty tries the long distance shot. That's handled well by Zoe Albert Jones. Good job by Albert Jones. Albert Jones needs to get that out, and she will. Gets it all the way up to Schmidt. Holly Schmidt with it. Schmidt already a hat trick today, 3 goals, half of the output of the Highlanders. Schmidt had 8 of the 9 goals against Matignon last year. Schmidt now at the top of the zone, has a cutter to her left. She will also move to her left as Kala Taylor, number 5 out there, has moved into the offensive zone. Taylor with it now. Taylor looking for a way to penetrate this Warrior defense. As Schmidt gets it down far side to Lily Thompson. Lily now, goal line extended out there. Far side, looking for a cutter. Gets it inside to Taylor. Taylor, though, loses control of it. Ground ball being fought for, picked up by the Warriors. And the Warriors will have the ball out of the defensive zone as they will move it into the attacking zone. Taylor chasing down Molly Walsh. Walsh all the way in. It's turned away late there as Pacheco now picks her up at the goal line extended. Rodriguez Sheridan out there on number 7, Eva Tonneson. As Tonneson has it, feeds it over to Alex Baldwin. Baldwin fakes, picks up the ground ball, but misses the shot there. Great job by Zoe Albert-Jones once again as she blocks that one wide. 4:08 remaining here in the first half. Highlanders leading 6-1. Warriors trying to get another one. As that pass looking for Alex Baldwin cutting was an errant one. But the Warriors able to collect it just for a moment though. Now Taylor in there. Gets her cross on the ball and is fouled. She passes it forward on the restart to Holly Schmidt. Schmidt now heading into the attacking zone. She has a crease looking for the goal. She pulls that one out. 3.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Schmidt feeds it over to Adwa Empine. Adwa Empine with it. Gives it off to Lily Thompson. Now Lily with it. Out on the far side. Gives it to Ruby Kaufman. Kaufman feeds it over here to Rowan Buckley. Buckley now coming out from behind the net. Gives it off to Ramos. Ramos into the attacking area. Gets that one knocked away as the shot attempt was blocked. Less than 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Warriors on the attack with some speed is Molly Walsh. She gets turned to the side. Nice defense by Rodriguez Sheridan. As Walsh now gives it to Baldwin. Baldwin driving in, defended tightly there. Good job by Lily. As now the ball all the way back at the top of the attacking zone. They're going to give it back off to May Lafferty. Lafferty has the goal for the Warriors today. 2:15 remaining in the first half. Molly Walsh has it, looking to attack. Gets it out just under the goal line, extended to Baldwin. Baldwin looking for the pass, trying to get it to the inside to Haley Deedy. Ball was knocked away. Pacheco out there causing problems. She's going to get called for the push. So the restart for the Warriors from the outside of the zone. They get it to Walsh behind the net at that X position as Pacheco comes to challenge her. Now Walsh cuts in front of the net. And they come around the net. Great job there by Zoe as Albert-Jones able to block that one. Pacheco comes away clean, picking up the ground ball, feeds it forward to Schmidt. A little too high. Trying to pick up the ground ball now is Ramos. And Lenore finally able to pick it up, and now she's got speed into the attacking zone. Being marked closely by Lingley. Ramos with the pass to Lily. Thompson gets it knocked out of her cross. And the infraction is going to be called against the Highlanders. So the Warriors will continue the attack through the transition zone. 45 seconds remaining here in the first half. Warriors looking to get their second goal of the game as Walsh was in. Got it knocked away, picked up by Zoe. And they're able to get that one out. That is a yellow card going against the Warriors, as it is basically an infraction where the stick was brought too close to the head. So a yellow card issued to the Warriors. And the Highlanders will restart from where the infraction began. All the way down with speed is Ampine as she splits defenders into the attacking zone. Tries to take the shot, tough angled shot, gets knocked aside. 8 seconds remaining as it's picked up by Buckley. And a whistle on the play. Only 3 seconds remaining. Warrior being sent off. So we get a forced substitution here. 3 seconds remaining as the Highlanders will begin from the near side. Rowan Buckley has it and has it. See if we can get a cutter for the Highlanders going towards the net. It looked for a moment like Ampine was open, but instead the pass came out to Taylor. Highlanders content with a 6-1 lead after 1.5 of play. You are watching Somerville Girls Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium for second half action here. Somerville Girls Lacrosse, the Highlanders leading 6-1 off of the strength of a hat trick. 3 goals for Holly Schmidt, 2 goals for Ottawa Ampine, and 1 goal for Leonore Ramos. And you see Ampine right there quickly into the attacking zone. You see that speed that she has. That's what's freed her up for those 2 goals. Ampine being defended tightly by Molly Walsh. Tried to get it back to Schmidt, but the ball stolen away as they bring it on out. Just underway here in the second half. Highlanders leading 6-1. Walsh brings it into the attacking zone for the Warriors. Walsh being defended tightly by Ruth Ann Kern. Hands her off to Maya August as August allows her to go around the back of the net. Gets it off to Alex Baldwin. Baldwin cutting in, tries to scoop it towards the net. Foul's going to be called against the Highlanders. So Baldwin will get to restart from the top of the critical scoring area there. That's 12 meters out. And she will begin just running towards the net and the goalie Zoe Albert-Jones. This penalty situation. So the Warriors look for their second goal of the contest. Baldwin in and gets it past Albert-Jones as Alex Baldwin gets her first goal of the game. It's a 6-2 Highlander advantage after that goal by Baldwin. Face off at midfield once again. So the Highlanders now leading 6-2. Lafferty trying to get that one away, but the Highlanders come away with it off the face-off as Schmidt has it. Schmidt, very good left-handed shot, moves to the left very well. That time loses the ball, though, as Lingley comes away with it. Lexi Lingley now coming downfield, defended tightly by Ampine. Lost it for a moment, but able to pick it right back up, and now Lingley into the attacking zone. Langley gets walled off right there at the top of the 12-meter circle. As Maya Yagas knocks that one away, and it's picked up by Zoe Albert-Jones. Zoe taking control, gives it out to Pacheco, and Mia out of the defensive zone. She gives it up looking for Schmidt, too high on that pass though. But Schmidt able to pick it up. Highlanders now going into the attacking zone, leading by 4. Schmidt with 3 goals on the day. And Schmidt loses that one as well. Closely marked by Alex Baldwin. Baldwin comes away with the ball. And that's going to be a foul against the Warriors, as Ampine was coming to defend against Alex Baldwin through that neutral area. Stepping up was Lexi Langley, and she is called for the infraction. So now Ampine will restart here in the neutral zone for the Highlanders. She has speed into the attacking zone. She pulls away. Passes it out here near side. Now Kylie Gorman with it behind the net. Gorman defended by Carissa Bacchus. Gorman gets it out to Schmidt. Schmidt now breaking towards the goal. Looking for a shot. Switches over to the left hand and will make the shot. As Holly came in from the far side, as I pointed out, she's a left-handed shot, so when she's approaching from that far side, going left to right like that, she's not on her natural side. She went over to the near side, cut it back to the far side, and used her dominant left hand to get that goal. Highlanders now leading once again by 5, 7-2, 21-16 remaining in the game. Holly Schmidt, 4 goals on the day. Highlanders looking to break the program record for wins in a season early on this season, as they got 2 wins last year, their first year of existence in girls lacrosse. This would be their 3rd win this year, as they have victories against Medford as well as Malden. Face-off will be won by Matignon. It's coming away with it is Alex Baldwin. Baldwin breaking into the zone. Gets around looking for the shot. That goes wide. Ball will stay with Matignon, as they were closest to the ball as it went out of bounds on a shot. Whichever team has a player closest to the ball where it goes out of bounds off of a missed shot maintains or receives possession. In that case, the Warriors were closest, so they will get possession behind the net. 20:34 remaining here in the game. And they will begin getting over here to the near side. Molly Walsh, too high though, goes out of bounds, and that will go to the Highlanders. So Highlanders now will get a restart. Ruth Anna Kern feeds it up to Schmidt. Schmidt splits the defense and goes in on the attack. Ramos driving in. Blocked there by Luis, as Esther was able to get the block on that one. Lily Thompson, though, picks up the dribbled ball, ground ball I should say, gets it to Holly Schmidt. Schmidt driving in, and it's going to go to the Highlanders on the restart, as Schmidt was forced off of that attack path. Highlanders will restart behind the net, as the restart will start with Gabriela Djokovic. Djokovic looking for some help. Gets it over to Kylie Gorman. Gorman coming out from behind the netting there on the far side. Has Taylor on that side, Ramos cutting. Gives it off to Taylor, but Taylor could not make the catch. And the Warriors get the turnover, and they are out through the neutral zone as Molly Walsh has it. Gives that one forward. As Haley Deedy in, she will go on behind the net. Nice pass there, but blocked by Zoe Albert-Jones. There's the shot attempt there by Lindsay Loguadice. Now from the X position, Walsh has it. Walsh breaking in, trying to get an angle there, trying to get her stick free. Shot that one wide. And this time Highlanders closest to it as Maya was the closest. So Maya will get the restart here. 18 minutes remaining here in the game. Highlanders leading by 5, 7-2. Maya Yagas bringing this one out. Plays this one forward. Looking for Djokovic. Djokovic around Walsh. Driving in is Djokovic. She will go on behind the net. Pass it off to Kylie Gorman. Gorman picking it up after a difficulty catching it, but able to get control. Gorman has Ramos out there helping her. She gives it off to Ramos. Leonore has a goal today. As now Kala Taylor with it. Taylor cutting in, pulls back out, gives it over here to Emma Lounsbury. Lounsbury loses control as Schmidt tries to pick it up, but instead Alex Baldwin will get it, and she's got a head of steam through the neutral zone. 17 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders lead by 5 as Baldwin is in, splits the Highlander defenders, and a foul is going to be called against the Highlanders. So now Baldwin will get the opportunity, and she was within that 12-meter line, so she will begin at the top of that and drive towards the goal on the restart once the whistle sounds. Baldwin already a goal as she scored a goal earlier in a similar situation, and Baldwin puts it in after the penalty. 4-goal lead for the Highlanders, 7-3 the Highlander lead as Baldwin notches her second goal of the game. 16:24 remaining here in the game. Highlander lead is down to 4 as we face off in the middle of the field between Lounsbury and the goal scorer for the Warriors, Alex Baldwin. And procedure called against the Warriors. I was wondering, he was indicating it was against the Warriors, and it was the Highlanders' ball. Lounsbury now picking it up, and a foul is going to be called. So Lounsbury now on the restart. Gets it over to Ramos. Ramos could not quite get it into her netting, but she was hit with a defensive cross there. So she will go out to the edge of that 12-meter area, and this is Ramos's opportunity. As Leonore already has 1 goal, she will attack on that same plane that she was on. Haley Deedy close on the near side to Ramos is the defender closest. And Ramos driving in, looking for the shot. That one's blocked though, as Esther Luis gets the block for the Warriors, but Schmidt picks up the dribbled ball, the ground ball. Foul's going to be called against the Warriors as Schmidt picked up that ball. No whistle for the restart as it wasn't within the critical scoring area, but that time the ball will go to Matignon. As Schmidt drove in, she got into the goalie's crease, and if any portion of the offensive player gets into the goalie's crease, it's a violation, and that is why Schmidt was the one who committed the violation. She had to go behind the net as the restart occurred. 14:40 left in the game, 4-goal lead for the Highlanders. So the Warriors bring it into the attacking zone. Liguadice, captain for the Warriors, in there, inside the 8-meter. Ball on the ground. And the ground ball goes wide of the net. It's going to be picked up by Maya August. Now Maya, defended closely by Askanian, gets it off to Schmidt. Schmidt now defended by Baldwin through the neutral area. 14 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders lead by 4. As Schmidt, defended by Baldwin, goes to her left, breaks in. That ball knocked out of her cross. Schmidt able to save it before it goes out, though. Highlanders maintain possession. Schmidt defended closely by Lingley this time. And she will simply pull it out. Now she'll take on Lingley. And loses the ball. She was trying to turn the corner on Lingley just inside that 12-meter arc. And the Warriors come away with the ball on the far side. Warrior player down as Kylie Gorman, as well as Leonor Ramos, involved in a collision over there. The Warrior is up. And we will have a restart here after a substitution. Highlanders leading 7-3. Both of these teams in their second year of existence, these programs, second year of existence. Matignon had 1 win last year. The Highlanders had 2, one of which was over Matignon. A 2-goal victory on senior day. As they bring it out into the attacking zone, Baldwin with the pass goes beyond her stick and out of the attacking zone. Whistle on the play. And with 12:42 remaining on the clock, we have a stoppage on the field. And we will take a break as the Highlanders lead the Warriors by the score of 7-3. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders leading the Warriors of Matignon 7-3 as the Highlanders look to get their 3rd win of the season. Alex Baldwin for the Warriors has the ball right now. She has 2 goals on the game. She passed that one out to the far side. And high pass towards the net, goes over the net and is misplayed behind the net. Don't know if it was a pass or a lengthy shot, an arcing shot. Either way, went over the net and out of bounds. So Mia Pacheco for the Highlanders with it now. Mia showing some speed out of the defensive zone, feeds that one up, looking for Kylie Gorman, but it gets past Kylie. Trying to clean it up right there. It's going to be Lily Thompson, but instead it's picked up by the Warriors as they get it down into the attacking zone to Askanian. Askanian picking up that ground ball, but unable to pick it up. And Maya August was able to get position, and the infractions called against Askanian. So the Highlanders have the ball. August brings it up, gives it off to Schmidt. Schmidt now trying to bring it through the neutral area. 11.5 minutes remaining. Schmidt, 4 goals so far today. And she is triple teamed, you can see. And the ball taken away. The Warriors now breaking out from their defensive zone as they try to get it forward to Askanian. And Ruth Anna Kern is going to get whistled for the infraction there, playing the ball with her feet after she lost her cross. Baldwin gets it. She has a path to the goal, and she puts it in. And it's now a 3-goal Highlander lead after Alex Baldwin gets her 3rd goal of the contest. Highlanders were leading by 5. Now it is a 3-goal lead as Matignon has cut 2 goals off of that Highlander lead. Last year, Highlanders led by about 4 goals late in that game. Matignon scored 2 goals late in that game to tighten matters up, but the Highlanders came away with a 9-7 victory with 8 goals by Holly Schmidt. Schmidt today, half of that total, as she has 4 goals. Adwa Ampine has 2 goals for the Highlanders, and Leonor Ramos a goal as well Over on the Warrior side, Alex Baldwin just getting her third goal. May Lafferty got the first goal of the day for the Warriors. That leaves us 7-4 with 10:48 remaining in a face-off at midfield. And this one, Schmidt unable to win the face-off. Face-off taken away by Lafferty. She passes it into Walsh. Walsh walled off, though, from that critical scoring area, that 12-meter arc there. Defended by Pacheco is Walsh. She bodies in, kicks it out to the right at the edge of that 12-meter arc. Back over to Walsh now. She's goal line extended far side. Gets it in, looking for Baldwin, cutting. And off of Baldwin's stick, knocked to the side by Albert Jones in the goal for the Highlanders. But Baldwin comes away with it, comes out from behind the net. And Albert Jones will take care of that one. Ball is sent forward. Schmidt picks it up on the run. And she is looking to burst in against May Lafferty. Cuts to the right, back to the left. That's where she likes to shoot. And she does for the Highlander goal. Holly Schmidt, her 5th goal of the game. A little dipsy-do, step to the right, step to the left. Are they going to call that no goal? That is going to be no goal. As Schmidt was inside the crease is what they're going to say. So strike that one off. 4 goals for Schmidt so far today, not 5. And the Warriors now are attacking, trailing by 3. Lexi Lingley feeds it in front of the net, knocked away by Albert Jones. Walsh comes away with it here on the near side. Walsh feeds it to Lafferty. Lafferty driving in, tries the shot. That's knocked aside by Albert Jones. Chased down Pacheco, trying to pick up the ground ball for the Highlanders, and she does. Now Mia Pacheco breaking it out of the defensive zone, showing some speed there. Plays it forward looking for Schmidt. Schmidt catches it and brings it through the neutral zone. She's quickly triple teamed, but she breaks right through. Look at the speed from Schmidt. She drives towards the net and then she'll turn away. And she was defended closely at the end there by Alexi Lingley. Foul's going to be called, or at least a whistle, as Baldwin is being spoken to. I'm not totally sure. The Highlanders will give up possession on that one, as it was an early entry. Illegal entry into the offensive zone, so now they have Lafferty with it. Actually strike that. That's Yandel. As Brenna Yandel breaking towards the goal there, spinning off of her defender very effectively, and picks up the foul. So now Yandel will have the opportunity from the edge of that 12-meter circle, as she will drop it off to Walsh instead of trying to attack. Taylor was cutting in there to cut off any angle. 7.5 minutes remaining. Highlanders by 3. Baldwin with it, takes the shot. Great job there as Albert Jones just smothered that ball. Tried to send it out of the zone, but it's picked up by Lafferty. Now Lafferty back into the attacking zone for the Warriors. She drives down, tries the shot, going wide right. And Pacheco is going to be the closest to that one. I believe it will be the Highlanders' ball, and it will be. Good job by Mia. And she ran that ball down, won the race, so to speak. So the Highlanders will get the ball in the restart, just under 7 minutes remaining. As Mia will send this one towards the midfield area looking for Schmidt. And the bouncer goes out of bounds. So it will go back to the Warriors with 6:40 remaining. Highlanders led by as much as 5. Matignon has scored the last 2 goals as Alex Baldwin has put them in for the Warriors, number 22. And There is Baldwin, and she breaks into the attacking zone. She's turned away very well, though, by Ampine. Now Walsh with it. Walsh, defended by Ampine, trying to body in and back in there. Infraction's going to be called against the Highlanders. So Walsh will get a restart from that outside circle. And she heads it towards the side of the net. Nice play there by the Warriors as Walsh handed it off or passed it off to Lafferty, who was just on the near side of the net, and she's able to poke it in to the net past Albert Jones. 2-goal lead now for the Highlanders. 5:33 remaining, but Matignon is mounting a comeback. We'll be back in a moment here with girls lacrosse. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders leading by 2 over the Matignon Warriors, 7-5. 5:33 remaining. The only problem is the Highlanders were leading by 5 earlier, and Matignon has scored the last 3 goals. So the Highlanders need to more aggressively attack. They've been a little bit more lax in their clears as well as their attacks in the offensive zone. Great job there by Ampine, as Ottawa was able to take that right away and win that face-off for the Highlanders. Ampine 2 goals on the day as she gets it over to Holly Schmidt. Schmidt gives it over to Taylor. Schmidt has 4 goals today. Schmidt gets it back at the top of the attacking zone. Schmidt is defended by Baldwin. Schmidt cuts it to the left, goes in, looking to score, fires it, and bounces it in the goal. 5th goal of the day for Holly Schmidt, and the Highlanders lead by 3 once again. 4:54 remaining in the game, and the Highlanders take back that 3-goal lead. Back at the face-off circle, 4:54 remaining. Highlanders leading 8-4 after Holly Schmidt's 5th goal of the game. And Matignon able to win that one, though, as May Lafferty comes away with it. Lafferty into the attacking zone. She has 2 goals today. She goes all the way around in behind to the X position, and then will circle back around looking for the shot. Tough angle shot, and it's all the way over here to the near side. Timmons tries to pick that one up, but instead it's picked up by Walsh. Walsh with it. Feeds it to Lafferty behind the net at the X position. And they go back to Walsh on near side here. Highlanders are packed in there defensively as they try to pass it to Baldwin. Errant pass, but Yandel will clean it up. So Yandel with it now. Yandel fires it in, looking for Walsh in front of the goalie's crease, unable to control it. And it will go for the Highlanders as the infraction is called. I believe Yandel got called for blocking one of the Highlanders' defenders. 3:45 remaining in the game. Highlanders have the ball as Schmidt brings it through midfield. Highlanders into the attacking zone. Content to take their time as Taylor has it, gives it off to Ampine. Ampine just weaving it around with Schmidt and Taylor. Ampine defended there by CC Yee. Now Schmidt gets it. She's defended by Lingley. Schmidt drives in and she'll pull it off. 3:10 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading by 3. She gives it back out to Ampine. Once again, back to Schmidt at the top of the attacking zone. Schmidt will drive in on the right side, cut it back, looking to get it to her left-handed shot, but she goes down at the top of the 8-meter circle. I believe the foul is called, and it is called against the Warriors. So now Schmidt will have the opportunity as she will attack from that 12-meter, or actually the 8-meter circle. As the critical scoring area entrance there for Schmidt. Whistle, offsides is the call against the Highlanders, as one of the Highlanders' offensive players broke towards the net before the whistle. So a great opportunity there with Schmidt in a penalty position. Passed up by the Highlanders. They still lead by 3. Walsh trying to get it in to the attacking zone. Ampine impeded her progress and is called for the foul. Minute 54 remaining here in the game. Highlanders by 3. As Deja Rosario driving in, gets it back, pulled back. Top of the attacking zone, Warriors have it, trailing by 3. Walsh feeds it to the far side to Baldwin. Baldwin pulls it back out. Baldwin trying to get it to Walsh. Walsh, top of the crease, fires the shot, and we're going to have a foul called. No goal. So Walsh will get the opportunity after the foul from the 8-meter arc. Highlanders by 3, minute 24 remaining. Walsh breaking in from the 8-meter arc and gets turned away. Good job by the Highlander defense as they were able to block that quickly. Yandel coming in. And it looks like she's going to be fouled by Ampine. So now Yanda will have the opportunity, and she will start from the 8-meter arc. Actually, strike that, the 12-meter arc. Minute 10 remaining. Ampine drives in, or I'm sorry, strike that. Yandel drove in. Great job by Albert Jones as Zoe was able to make the stop, and the Highlanders come away with possession. Schmidt has it in the midfield area. Less than a minute remains. Highlanders by 3. Schmidt into the attacking zone. She's double teamed immediately, as she has been all day. Still, though, Schmidt has 5 goals. She looks to split the defenders. Instead, she'll fake one way, go back to the left. She's trying to think about giving a pass up. She's held the ball for about 20 seconds, gives it off to Taylor. Taylor passes it over to Ramos. Ramos has a goal on the day, looks to add to that as she drives in. Shot is blocked and ricochets back to the goalie, Esther Luis. 18 seconds left as the Highlanders look to get their 3rd victory of the season. Schmidt looking to pick up the ground ball, but it's picked up by the Warriors. Driving in is May Lafferty. Lafferty, 2 goals today. Back behind the net, and that will do it as the Highlanders win this one by the score of 8-5. The Highlanders will move their record to 3-1 on the young season. That is a new record for program victories, as the Highlanders, 2 games above 500, their 2nd year of existence after 4 games. Excellent work so far. Matignon dropping to 0-4 on the season. That's going to do it for us here from Dilboy Stadium. Thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. Thank you very much to Bill Trudell on the camera, Joe Constantine on production. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Girls Lacrosse on Somerville Ed TV.